Hi fellas, and welcome back to my videos. So today on my table is a Makita rotary hammer drill. It's a great drill, almost great drill. Okay, it's HR2630. So yeah, this one is made on a 2050, so it's 2 years old. Okay, and why I told it it's almost great, it have a lot of problems. The first model of this one was HR263010, so yeah, it was like a disaster with the gears, with the clutch. Okay, then Makita fixed the clutch gears, then was a disaster without a switch mode, and so on, so on, so on. So now, this one going to the repair shop not so often as the previous one. Okay, yeah, it's a change at this part is changed, so yeah, maybe they changed something. Okay, and I cannot see the sticker. On the first one was the sticker that when you change the mode you must remove the check to get the gears in the position. Okay, so yeah, so it was really disaster because no one was moving the check. Okay, so I will start to disassemble it. I will turn it on and check. The customer told that the hammering is not working. Okay, now we know that the drill itself is working, so I will open the handle to check the carbon brushes. Okay, what can we see here? We can see that more than a half carbon brushes left, so they are good. So what we need to do, okay, I will zoom the carbon brushes. Yeah, you can see that here's the carbon brush left, so that's good for us. Okay, just removing the spring. And now you can safely lift the carbon brush, and of course in the future we will be able safely to remove the armature by not damaging the carbon brushes. Okay, lifting the spring for the second carbon brush. Okay, now we have 4 screws here. So they are holding the motor housing with the hammer housing. Of course, I will unscrew them to separate it, both housings. Okay, so we have the armature here. It looks really nice. We have the wave washer here, so it's normally it's on the bearing, ball bearing here. Okay, what we need to inspect here, as you know that it works very well, so almost nothing needs to be inspected. Just inspect the field on how it looks and tighten these bolts, or try to tighten them, because they are getting loose in the time of use. So, and when they are getting loose, the contact between the field inside and the carbon brush holder unit just getting bad, and the tool stops, the contactor burners, and so on, so on, so on. Okay, so we have the armature with the motor housing. Okay, maybe I will try to remove the armature. Yep, it's slightly going out. Okay, so I got the armature out, checking the ball bearings if they are wobble or not. Now not, so it's a good armature. Okay, about this part, so first of all I will remove the cap and the tool holder parts. Why I'm doing that? Because it will be easier to take all the tool holder out with the gears. Okay, so I removed the cap with the screwdriver. So now Okay, you can see the spring here. So of course we need to remove it. Okay, not right here. I am left-handed, so I need to do that with a left hand. Okay, the spring ring is removed. Okay, we have the washer here. Yep, you can see it's just a washer. Okay, as you can see, it goes like that. You can see the bump here. It's to prevent better holding of the cap here, so don't mess it up. Okay, the second spring ring. Okay, the second spring ring is removed. Of course, checking if it's round or flat. Now it's round, so it's good. Okay, removing the cover. It's a flat washer here, so you can leave it here. What can we tell now? We can tell that the customer is not using the grease here for the chisel, so that's not very good. Okay, for this part you need to inspect the corners here if they are not damaged. So now they are not damaged, they are good. Okay, for the tool holder you need to see the pins here and the pin here. If no pins here, then the chisel just go around and not holes in a tool holder. Okay, now the balls, I will get them out with a magnet. Okay, just two balls here. Of course they must be round. Sometimes they are getting flat or just worn out. Okay, and the flat washer and the spring. Yeah, was like that. So okay, it's all of tool holder. So I will put this parts in the paper and wrap it and pull everything in a box. Okay, now they are good. Okay, now we need to remove this blue housing, so it's very simple, just taking it with a screwdriver and gently lifting it. Okay, you can see it's removed. It was very easy. Now we can remove the button. Okay. Okay, so we have the button. Okay, so it's definitely changed the way it turns the modes. Before of the first one, before the HR2610, so yeah, it's definitely way better. Okay, now we can try to clean our table a little bit. The spring, just got it out with my hand. Okay, taking paper and trying to take out the tool holder. I will take the rubber hammer, which I cannot find, so I will use the metal one. Okay, we have all the parts here, and what can we see? From the first look, we can see that we had a big problem here. As looking at the grease, you can see the metal parts everywhere, so if it's so much metal parts in the grease, that's very bad. So okay, it will be the big problem. Yep, now we can see how everything it looks here. Okay, so all the parts. Now we need to remove the ring here. we need to remove this ring. It's very simple, just putting in the screwdriver and pushing it out. Of course, not losing the ring. Okay, taking out the flat washer. Okay, and what can we see here? The striker was so melted that it was like a ball now. That is like a ball. Yeah, you can see how it looks here. Yeah, so it looks really bad. Definitely we need all the striker, the tool holder parts. It's all done inside the hammer. So yep, that's really bad damage for it. Okay, so the new aluminum cylinder, the hammer. Okay, I'll just wrap it here. I will clean the grease with the metal parts. Yeah, but of course it needs a good cleaning if you will repair it, because it's really expensive parts. Okay, the housing itself is good, of course needs some cleaning. Okay, now we have the spring ring here, which we need to take it out. Yep, it's a spring ring here. Okay, we can try to take it out with a screwdriver. I don't know, the Makita service manual shows that we can do that with a screwdriver. Normally I'm not able to do that with a screwdriver, so I don't know why. Okay, I will change the position. Okay, cannot do that. I will try to take the wider screwdriver. No, it cannot go in. So, okay, I will try to hit this part down. Just getting back to almost normal view. I will try to punch it a little bit. Maybe it will be easier to remove the ring, because it's a spring ring inside, so okay. So trying that again. Nope. And trying the other end. Still no. So it's only one way left for me. It's a vise and a puncher. It's the same way I'm using almost always. Okay, just cannot get the camera here. Okay. Okay, getting them all the cylinder here in the vise. Taking the puncher, the hammer, and hitting the spring ring. Okay, started to go out. I will try the smaller puncher. Okay, it's almost out. Okay, getting the camera back. So now we can see that it's no spring ring here on the hole, so it's inside. So I will try to lift the spring ring up to get it out with the screwdriver or with the pliers. It's belongs on that, how it's going. Okay, so I think you cannot see the spring ring. Okay, yeah, now you can say look at it. So normally I'm taking the screwdriver and trying to take it out. Of course it's okay. How I can do that for you to see that? Okay, it's really not always getting easy out, or okay. Now I have the, yep, it's missing a good grip here, but nope, still not got it out. Okay, we'll make the view back. Okay, you can try to spin it around or with a screwdriver or something. We're trying to lift it. Okay. Okay, the problem is that one of the spring ring ends, it's in a groove, still in a groove, so it makes harder to take it out. Of course, if you have the patience, you can take it out still. Okay, I will try to make a grip for the pliers, because if I will take it with the pliers, it will be easier to remove it. Okay, you can see how the spring ring now is lifted. So I think I can now get a grip with the pliers. Yeah, I can grip it, so I can try to take it out. Of course the pliers slip it. So just trying to do the same again. Sometimes it stuck and you cannot do anything about that. Okay. Okay, so maybe now we will get it done, only maybe. Okay. Yep, so you can see how the spring ring looks. So yeah, why it's a reason why it was hard to remove. Okay, so taking out the hammer, and yeah, of course we can see the problem here. We need a new hammer, new rubber, new o-ring, new this part, new this, okay, all these parts. But you can see the the second big problem, it's a cracks inside the tool holder. You can see it's a crack here, so the cracks here, so normally it's no cracks here, and this part goes with all tool holder with all cylinders, so it's a quite expensive part. Okay, and it's the reason why you need to always you need to remove the hammer to check the hammer drill, because if you will change all these parts, or you will just order the parts and then disassemble, and oh yeah, I need a new tool holder, and maybe it will be not worth it. So yep, now we'll see what to do with it. Of course, it's need a lot of parts. The good part of the new Makita models is that spare parts is quite cheap for them, so I think this one will be worth of repairing. And I think I will be back with a repair video. Of course, it will be long, painful, and so on, so on, so on. Okay, so it was a Makita HR2630, and it's a basically good hammer drill, but now it needs a lot of hammering parts, mechanic parts. Okay, and thank you for watching, and of course I will be back with other videos. So bye.